Yeah, I mean, well, we've talked about numerous plays, but I really like going to the Kraken. I mean, I mentioned Jared McCann already, but like pairing him with Jaden Schwartz, it just makes too much sense. And I get that, like Anaheim, we need to give them credit, man. They haven't just been playing, everyone wants to talk about their kind of good offensive players and Trevor Zegras and things like that. But like defensively, they haven't exactly been a pushover either. So I don't even think the Kraken are going to be highly owned here, but you've got a situation where, Yanni Gord is out. It's really condensed in terms of usage on the top power play unit. Schwartz and McCann are going to play together. You could throw in Jordan Eberle, who's in a cold streak, but Eberle is easily capable of a multi-point night just against on any slate. He's talented enough to do that. I like stacking the entire Kraken top line for value if you're looking there. And again, I don't think they're going to be super highly owned even on a 3-game slate. So the Kraken, a team we haven't talked about too much, but I really like their top line here.
Okay, AJ.
I'm gonna go with Backstrom tonight at 4K, coming in off that injury, which I think will scare a few people maybe off of him tonight. Lower that drafted percentage there. All signs point to him linking up with the number 1 power play unit, which means he'll get big minutes with Ovi, Kuznetsov, and Carlson. And I think this is a great spot to use a guy that generally I think 4K would be undervalued for him if he had been playing, obviously. And I expect him to just jump in, no problem here. And then you'll have, a guy that's got a discounted drafted percentage tonight as well.
Paul, who's your favorite value play tonight?
Well, I'm looking at the Anaheim Ducks as a value play. You stack one of the other 2 teams we talked about, Washington or New York. The other stack has to be Anaheim for me. Troy Terry's price has dropped to only $4,300, despite the fact that he has 17 goals and 11 assists in 28 games. That's pretty good production and a great price point. He's not cooled down too much. He's got 5 goals his last 10, still averaging over 2.5 shots a game, and he gets a nice matchup against the Seattle club that played last night. And Cam Fowler on the blue line for the Ducks, similarly a good value, same opponent. He's one of their top power play quarterback choices, and though he has only 3 points in his last 10 games, he's been a consistent part of their offense all season long, and he adds value by playing better than a block a game as well in terms of producing DK points, not just on the offensive end of the ice. We also talked about Jared McCann. I like that pick as well. He's fulfilled my prediction that he's become a key part of the Kraken offense, has 11 goals in 23 games played, comes in at a very strong value when he's only priced at $3,600. So there's a way to get the big boys in if you fit some of these cheapies into.